Hey everyone. Hello Scorpio. Welcome to the month of September. I hope Virgo season has been good to you in any way. We're going to sit down with my ancestors and talk about the month of September for you guys, Scorpio, as we enter Libra season moving forward and another eclipse. Let's see, Scorpio. This is for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising signs. I'm using some different cards because I can't really remember exactly the cards that I used in my other readings for everybody else for the month of September. It's been a bit of a gap in time, maybe like a week or two, since I think it was Pisces I gave the last reading to, and Cancer. So sorry if there are those of you who were waiting for your reading earlier this month, but we're here now. And we're going to go ahead and talk about this month of September. I am reading for both sidereal and Western astrological charts, so please bear that in mind. This is for Scorpio sun, moon, and rising signs. Please check your moon and or rising placements for deeper resonance. Okay, Scorpio? Take what resonates, leave what does not. So let's go ahead and see, Scorpio, exactly what the ancestors have to say to you guys. Ancestors of light, messengers of light, please come to us and speak to the sign of Scorpio, those born under the constellation of Scorpio, and their sun, moon, and or rising placements. What do they need to understand? How are they feeling? What are some things they need to focus on, ancestors? Ooh, that was a lot of cards that wanted to come out, so they're getting there. They're getting the cards that they need for you guys. So we did have an eclipse, a full moon eclipse that passed. We have another eclipse coming up with this new moon in Virgo. Saturn is in Pisces right now. Mercury is in Libra. It's a lot of communication on a spiritual level. Okay. So some of you guys could be having really interesting dreams that are actually communicating with you. They're not just, weird, crazy, chaotic dreams. They're actually dreams of spirits and entities trying to communicate with you. Now, whether they are good entities or spirits trying to communicate with you, that's kind of up to you to determine through your own intuition. Now, we do have mutable moon. So this can be a moon in Sagittarius. It can be a moon, any of the non-fixed signs. A moon in Cancer, Pisces. Okay. So some of you guys, Scorpio, you have a mutable moon. So any of the non-fixed sign moons. So if this is, for the month of September, if this is a situation where it is love-based, whether it's platonic, like with your friends or your family members, or if it's romantic with the significant other, there's really no need to jump to conclusions about anything. This is not a good time in the month of September to try and begin anything because it is a month number 9. We are in a year number 9. The number 9 is about waiting for the right answers to come through, waiting for the green light. Number 9 is not the green light. Number 9 is more slowing down and looking at what has gone unfinished for too long and looking at what just no longer belongs for whatever reason. Okay. So nothing is yet set in stone. Is an important message for you, Scorpio, to not jump to conclusions. to not think that, okay, this is it, this is what I want, this is where I belong, or this person belongs here in my life, or whatever. There's some kind of start that is approaching for you. Like it's soon, it's going to be here soon for you, a new beginning. But you need to give it the rest of this month to kind of play out. Now at the bottom we do have balance, spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces, which that is a mutable moon, and we just had a full moon in Pisces eclipse that just passed. So this eclipse that just passed is communicating to you that, is still communicating to you that there is nothing you need to really do about this situation. There is no more pursuing or chasing within a certain situation, because the green light hasn't turned on yet, you know. Or I just get the sense that some of you, Scorpio, you don't really have enough answer. You don't have enough information to really pursue this yet. And it's not a guarantee that this relationship or this situation, it could be with money or a job, it's no guarantee that it's actually going to stick. So make sure that you are kind of leaving your options open. And this is really going to call for you to not give in to not lean too far to the left or to the right, meaning don't lean too far into just the spiritual aspect. Make sure that you're also leaning into the practical aspects of your life, pragmatic aspects of your life. Make sure you're taking care of your health, not just your spirit, because you have a body. Okay, so there are those of you, you need to make sure that you are taking care of your health as much as you're taking care of your spirit, or taking care of your spirit as much as you're taking care of your health. There is something that you are leaning way too far towards, and you need to kind of need to find the middle ground there. So again, some of you guys could be having some really weird dreams, or some dreams that are very communicative right now, or leading up until this this last full moon. And you may be getting, some of you guys may be getting a lot of information and thinking that, you know, I need to move forward with this information and you need to just run with it. And I'm just getting, for those of you who are very intuitive and you do have prophetic or profound dreams, or dreams that are, you know, very clear as far as how to move forward with something, just kind of let your dreams play out. Just, you know, just kind of ask for guidance. Don't just take whatever information is given to you on a spiritual level and run with it. Like, just make sure that you're also taking into consideration practical matters. Okay? Sometimes our hearts and our minds can like seep into our dreams sometimes, Scorpio. So if you're kind of more emotionally driven, that can also be speaking to you through your dreams, and you just need to kind of pull back a little bit, if that makes sense. Oop. Okay, yeah, believe in the impossible. Adjustments are required. Prosperity lies ahead. So yeah, I mean, you don't have anything to worry about, Scorpio. Okay, I just get the sense you just need to slow down. Don't hit the gas yet. Because it says believe in the impossible. So if you're allowing fear or any type of emotion to drive you, you might end up crashing. Okay? You may not realize that there is a bigger blessing waiting for you because you're so focused on achieving something or getting something done within, you know, record speed. And that's not the goal here. I mean, maybe it's your goal, but as far as what my ancestors are showing me for you guys on a deeper level, that's not the goal. You have so much potential. You have so much beautiful energy waiting for you. Don't mess it up by, it's almost like going fishing and, you know, there's a specific fish that you're trying to catch and you know it's in the water. You just have to wait longer or, you know, get better bait, and then you just kind of settle for any old fish. It's like, that's not really fulfilling. You want to catch the fish that you want. You want the prize that you want. So why settle for something because it's like, oh, you know, this is good enough? No, don't rush it. Good things travel to us at its own pace. Good things take time. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. So I just think that the more you try to speed this up, you're not really going to gain anything. Like, this is the month of September is not the time to try to make something out of anything. It's more of, okay, there's nothing that I'm going to get out of this right now. This energy doesn't have to be permanent. It's just, as of right now in the month of September, if it's a relationship, if it's a job hunt, or you're trying to get promoted, I don't know, there is, or if you're trying to get a loan for something, or you're trying to put a down payment for something, or you want a big purchase and it's not available right now, September is not the month for new beginnings. September is not the month to start fresh. I mean, you can, but it still has to fall within alignment of endings. So whatever needs to end at this time, Scorpio, just kind of let it end first. And then once October comes around, right, then you can start pursuing this and have better expectations. But as of right now, I just don't really see it happening in the month of September, okay? So if you're pursuing someone or something, kind of let it go, like release your grasp on it a little bit, just kind of let it go. And if it's meant for you, it will eventually travel back to you. It will, you don't have to work too hard for this if it's meant for you. But if there's something better, which I feel like it is. So if it's a money situation or a job situation, you're just like, I really want to achieve this by this time. You don't really want to put a timeline on yourself. You don't want to put a timeline on, whatever spirits or whatever your creator has in store for you. You don't want to put a timer on them. You don't want to put a timer on the process, because there's like some work that needs to be done first. Then you can set that timer, maybe. So this is really teaching you balance. So if there's something that's just kind of, you feel like you're so close to it, but it just keeps kind of pulling away, or it's just not really moving towards you as fast as you're moving towards it, it means that it's just not time yet. And you don't want to mess anything up by trying to speed it forward. And I don't think it's necessarily you messing anything up. I don't want to, I mean, it could be that, but I'm just getting like, you don't want to create more disappointment in yourself, Scorpio, by trying to push forward with something and then nothing comes of it because you have these high expectations. September, this is just not the month for that. So if you're saying, or you're thinking, excuse me, if you're thinking, oh, I should have this by now, or by this date, this should be done, and then it doesn't get done, well, you're going to really piss yourself off. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to do that. That's like, you're just going to put even more of a damper on your own energy. And it's, if your energy is gaining momentum, that's great. If you want to keep your energy in optimism, you want to be optimistic, stay optimistic, but just make sure you're slowing down, because you don't want that optimism to just plummet because you're moving too fast, and then you end up just disappointing yourself because it's just not the time. Am I making sense? I don't know if I'm making sense, but I hope I am. All right, let's keep going, you guys. What is it? Capricorn, discipline, tenacious, resilience. Yes, you guys definitely really want something really badly. But Capricorn, as tenacious and resilient as Capricorn, some of you guys may have a Capricorn in your moon or your rising, or maybe you are a Capricorn watching this and you have Scorpio in your moon or your rising. But yeah, super moon. Yeah. So again, we're getting more full moon energy, luminous intimacy, hyper awareness. So it's like you guys are really awake. You guys are really getting work done. Some of you guys might even be losing sleep, but you're like, I don't care. I really want this, and nothing is going to stop me. Right? And that's great. That is great. Keep that up, but don't put a timeline on it. Even in moments where you have to pull your energy back, even in moments where you have to be quiet, even in moments where you really have to be patient, be disciplined, but be resilient about it. It's okay. You can be resilient while you're being patient and be like, you know what? Yes, I have to be patient, but I know this is going to be good. I know this is going to work out for me. you know, and shift your focus someplace else just for a little while. You know, maybe there are some other things that you can focus on, other people, you know. If it's not a romantic partner, maybe it's your family. Maybe you need to pull your energy away a little bit from a romantic situation, or maybe you need to pull your energy away from your family for a little bit and focus on something else. Or I really get the sense that this is either romantic or it's financial. Okay. One of the two. I'm leaning more towards financial for a lot of you. Whatever the case may be. Okay. We're going to jump into the tarot in just a little bit. We're just going to pull a couple more oracle messages. So patience is the magic word. Like patience, you know, is the magic energy for this month for you guys. Energy healing, detach from drama. So to steer away from drama and to heal your own energy, Scorpio, that is going to cause you, it's going to push you away from something. It's going to push you away a little bit. This is what is needed. Yeah, so there's some healing here. There's something that you need to face within yourself. There's something that you need to begin to master. There are some wounds or some bruises that you have, you know, gotten along the way to this, you know, this achievement that you want. You guys, some of you guys have really been through a lot just in the past year. And it's time to just, you know, focus on your own healing. Focus on rest, you guys. Again, for those of you who are losing sleep, stop pushing, stop trying to work so hard towards this because you already got it. That's what I'm feeling for you, Scorpio. You already have what it is that you're looking for. You don't need to work so hard towards it. It's already in the book that you are going to get this job, or that you're going to get this promotion, or, you know, that you're going to get this person, whatever. But at the bottom of the deck, it says, focus upon your strengths. And this is Apollo. So if you have in your mind that if I get this, that's going to make me better, or my life is going to get better. And yes, maybe so. But you also have to ground yourself in this time, Scorpio, and realize that you already are strong. You are resilient. You are brilliant. You are tenacious. You have shown that you have been disciplined. Don't mess it up by trying to race towards this thing that you really want. You are everything that you are expecting to receive in this achievement already. So why are you racing towards this? You know? Okay, let's pull one more. Let's pull up from one more oracle deck, and then we're going to jump into the tarot really quickly. I know I spent a lot of time on the first two oracle messages, but you know, it was a lot that I was getting for you guys, and I just really feel a lot of you are on this road towards some type of success, some type of prosperity and peace. It's very beautiful. And I just, you know, I really just want you guys to really grasp this and achieve this, but not so fast, okay? There's not everything has to be, you know, hop on the chariot and just, you know, race to the goal. It's like, you know, it's okay to just walk. It's okay to walk. It's okay to take a break. Breaks are essential. Naps are essential. Sleep is essential. So if you haven't, again, I'm really getting, if you haven't been sleeping, please take a nap. Carve out time to close your eyes and sleep. Okay, Scorpio, especially for those of you who have Capricorn in your chart. So for those of you, if you have strong Capricorn in your chart, take naps, go to sleep. Blessings. Yeah, I love to see that. That's beautiful. Yeah, you guys, by Christmas time, some of you guys, you're like, by Christmas time, I want to be, or by the winter time, I want to be able to achieve this. Yes. Yeah. Surrender and release. Okay. So, your blessings are already waiting for you. Okay. But you don't want to crash into it because you're going too fast. You want to approach your blessings with open arms, having learned new lessons about yourself, right? You don't want to rush towards something having not learned certain lessons, because it's just going to make attaining these blessings a little bit more challenging than it has to be. You know what I mean? So don't skip steps. Don't try to force somebody to skip steps for you, or to skip steps so that you can achieve something, or you know, hold on to something. You want to make sure you take every single necessary step towards your goal, so that way you have everything under your belt that you need to enjoy this achievement. Yeah, you have the Two of Swords here, the Prince of Discs. So there is the need to really protect your energy here, Scorpio. So again, if you're moving too fast, you have that he's covered in armor with a shield. So kind of reminds me of like a car. It's like it's made of all this metal and all of these, you know, mechanisms that can, you know, give you some protection if you do crash. But you don't even really want to even get yourself into that situation. You need to take things slow. Protecting your energy at this time, you have the Two of Swords, this Libra energy. We have Taurus and Libra. So you have this, you know, there are some decisions that you're making. And this may not be a decision that you want to make. You're just like, I really don't want to slow down. I see what I want and it's right there. It's so bright. It's so shiny. It looks so good. But then you have the Knight of Pentacles here that's saying, yeah, we get it. It's going to be there. It's not going to run away from you. We just need to take it slow. Enjoy the process. And we have the Three of Wands here. Vision. You keep your vision clear, Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. So do not let the past decisions or past hurts cause you to mess up something in your future. Because some of you guys may feel like, you know, if I don't get this, I'm going to be a failure like I was back then. Or if I don't get a grasp on this now, then, you know, you're kind of allowing happenings in your past to cause you to move, just be a little bit too antsy and impatient. And what your past is actually trying to tell you is that everything that you have achieved up until this point, it was already meant for you, because of the work that you had already put in. So why do you need to rush towards the future? Let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Swords really quickly, and then we'll conclude your reading after we clarify these cards, Scorpio. So please slow down. It is a month number 9, 10 of Pentacles. We love to see it. Just a rainbow of blessings on a practical level. This is your health being the best than it's ever been. This is your sexual relationship with somebody. This is your family relationships. This is your friends. This is your job. This is good. This is the best that it's ever been for you, Scorpio. So if you feel that this, and you see that it's the best thing that's ever going to happen to you, but it's already written in the books for you. So why do you need to, you know, go 1,000 miles per hour? Why are you, you know, you want to get there safely. You don't want to get any cracks or bruises along the way. You know, you just want to just get there and be like, okay, I learned my lessons. You know, you never know what other blessings are waiting for you on the way to this ultimate achievement. And, you know, am I making sense? Two of Cups, yeah. So again, for those of you, it could be a significant other. Maybe it's both of you guys are trying to move towards something a little bit too fast. Maybe you're pushing your person a little bit too much, or they're pushing you a little bit too much. We also have perspective. This is the Judgment card. So this is a time to really sit with yourself at this time and remember why you started this journey in the first place. And what is the ultimate goal here? Is it just to achieve this? No, it's for you to grow and thrive on a spiritual level from the inside out. Yeah, 10 of Swords. So you went from the 10 of Pentacles to the 10 of Swords. So this is showing me here, Scorpio, that, yeah, you like exploration. This is all about the exploration. This is all about what to learn and what to gain along the way. This is not just ignoring everything around you and having tunnel vision and then getting what you want. But then what? What have you learned? Right? Because there's going to be something else that you're going to want after this achievement. But then what? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. I really hope I'm making sense. But it just, you know, for me, going from the 10 of Pentacles to the 10 of Swords, it's like you need to make sure that as you are going after the 10 of Pentacles, going after this ultimate achievement financially, or, you know, with your family or building a family, you also need to make sure that you are killing the ego at the same time. So don't just focus on this. This also exists too. Does that make sense? As above, so below. Okay? All right, Scorpio, much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye.